All right, everybody. The very first thing I'll talk about is the rip. Not something that came out of my pants or GR's pants. The rip. The rip is happening, guys. This is the Ben Affleck and Matt Damon production company, and there's one there first. Well, they've done a couple movies now, but they're getting back into it. The trailer hasn't come out yet, but they have some official information coming out for the rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck side by side, one more time acting. January 16th, 2026. Their next movie's coming out. This is for the production company, guys. It follows a group of Miami cops whose trust begins to fray after they discover millions in cash in a derelict stash house. And then outside forces learn about this money and the size and the seizure of it. Everything is called into question, including who they can rely on. And Michael and Joe over at Artist Equity are back. That's their producing company to help move this forward. Artist Equity is the company they actually formed together as best friends, and they've been doing a couple movies now. I'm excited to see this because I love Matt Damon and I love Ben Affleck, so good for them. Let's get together and rip it up, guys. Let's rip it up. And hopefully, like, these cops are going to be cool, and hopefully the cops in the world aren't going to be corrupt and let Diddy out. But Diddy, guys, apparently, guys, are you ready for this? And I don't know, this is just what it is. But POTUS himself, Donald Trump, said that he is certainly considering giving Diddy a pardon. Certainly considering pardoning Diddy. He says that he's looking at all the facts right now, and if he wants to, he will let Diddy out and pardon him before even the verdict comes. Now, to me personally, I don't think anybody wants this. I just don't think so. 50 Cent especially does not this. 50 Cent has had this fucking hatred against Diddy for a long time, trying to showcase what the fuck he's done to the business, to the world, to people, to women, to baby oil. You know, and honestly, I'm just saying. And he's going after this, saying that he's going to go to POTUS, and he said he's going to get there into his face if he can and say, hey, he has said so many bad things about you and has gone against you for so long. Like, stick to your agenda, do your thing, but do not release this man because he's the person that hates you as it is. So why pardon a man that hates you? I say, why pardon a man who is a piece of fucking shit? And these are all allegations, of course, but I'm just saying, like, this guy used power, corruption, manipulation, and at the end of the day, he is who he is. If you guys saw that reality show that it was like working for Diddy, he is that man apparently. So I don't think we should pardon Diddy. I just don't think so. There's other things to worry about in the world, so leave Diddy alone. He's in a good spot. You know what? And GR's best friend, or I should say, soon to be Diddy's best friend, GR knows him very well, Bubba, he's been talking about him for weeks. He's waiting for Diddy to come into that jail cell so they can be close and intimate and together again. And maybe Russell Brand will be joining them very soon because Russell Brand, of course, has pled not guilty for his allegations as well. But Russell Brand, too, has officially gone in forward and again, he's been charged with rape, indecent assault, sexual assault over in the UK, and he will be going on trial officially June 3rd, 2026. A long time, guys. A long time into the future. We have time to wait on this. But it's like he's being charged of one charge of indecent assault, one for oral rape, two further counts for sexual assault, and the offenses are from allegations that went from 1999 to 2005. Again, allegations, but I mean, Russell Brand, he was a partier back then. I'm waiting to see how this trial goes down. I think all these people, these allegations and what's happening, it all comes down to one man who started it all, of course, Harvey Weinstein. And Harvey Weinstein, guys, of course he's on trial, but now, his attorney, Arthur Adela, was saying that he was thinking about testifying because, of course, you know, Harvey's on trial. But now he has decided not to testify. Last minute, they said, we're not going to let that happen. It came down before we came live. They said we would not put Harvey on the stand. They're worried about what happens moving forward. They think it could actually be detrimental to his actual charges. And so now, starting tomorrow, the jury will have to start deliberating and deciding. 100% GR. This guy right here, again, one of the biggest slime balls, allegedly, that we have out here that started this whole Me Too movement, and he's still trying to say they all wanted it and they used it for, again, their own self-fulfillment in their careers. I don't know if I buy that, but I get that there are people that do that. Man, Amber Heard. And, you know, the thing is, like, that happens to people. I just think that everything that's gone down for this man, again, I kind of wish you would have testified. I wish you would have testified because what do you say? Oh, she wanted it? Like, guys, I think it would have been very interesting. It would have been better if you asked me, but he did not testify. And we'll see how the jury actually relies on this and how they actually say what's going to happen to Harvey Weinstein's future. Will he die in jail or will he be released and get vindication for what he's been trying to fight, which I think is a losing cause, if you ask me. And just like, again, Jennifer Aniston Stalker was a losing cause to try to go to trial because they're not going to let him go to trial. They're not going to go to trial. And And then a second psychiatrist came forward because another update on this. A second psychiatrist said that Jimmy Wayne Carlisle is not mentally competent to actually stand trial. I know, like we talked to Ronald, and I talked about this. Ronald was like, well, kind of wants to meet Jennifer Aniston in person. That's why he wants to go to trial. He fought for this second psychiatrist to actually sit down with him and clarify that he is mentally competent to go to trial, but they're saying he's not. And so what happens now? Well, okay, so now it's all being put on pause. There's like a little button where they actually decide what they want to do with this man. Will they go into a mental hospital? What are they going to do with him? We don't know yet. All charges right now and proceedings for him have been halted, and we'll have to wait because they're going to have another sit down. They're going back to court on June 25th, and we'll find out what his future will entail. This guy, again, well, how's he posed like this all the time? Every picture I see of this man, he's like half naked with the beard. Apparently he shaved the beard. He shaved the beard around. Apparently that's new for his last thing. And that's going to allow him to go to trial so he can hopefully meet the love of his life, Jennifer Aniston. Well, in case you guys don't know about this, he did stalk her for a long time on social media. He also ran his car through her front gate towards her house and tried to break into her house that way. And yeah, so this guy is, he's a Friends fan, apparently, guys. He loves some Jennifer Aniston. I just think at the end of the day, guys, we can't have people like this. I know she has great security, but we got to take care of these people. And, there's all these allegations, all these crazy sexual assault things going on. One more went down, apparently, on the Dr. Odyssey set. Because Dr. Odyssey is a big show that's still on the tipping cusp, guys. We still have not found out if this is going to be picked up or not, which is crazy. But I hear it's because of how much money it costs. Of course, we have friends of the show that have worked on this, that have told me they had to build this whole ship in Santa Clarita, and that costs a lot of money to store it there. On top of that, too, there's so many sound stages they're using for this. It's a multi-million-dollar budget. It's causing them way too much money, which is why I think at the end of the day, it'll probably be canceled. Probably. But let's talk about what happened on the set, because apparently there was some sexual harassment going on, and that's according to the props department. There are 3 former members of the props department. Bassy, you tell me what you want to discuss with me. There were 3 former members of the props department that said they were hired in ABC's medical, Dr. Odyssey. And they were hired by, of course, 20th Century and also Disney, which is who they are actually suing right now. But they were suing for sexual harassment on the set. They said that their leads, the actual prop master and the assistant prop master who had hired them, were apparently harassing all of them the whole time, all 3 of them. And they went to the HR and they went to the ADs, went to the whole department, and were saying this was happening, and they were kind of laughed off and actually told if they said more, they would get fired off of this. And they ended up firing the whole prop department because these allegations were being pushed forward, which I think is fucking insane. But Caroline Mack, Alicia Haverland, and Ava Steinbrenner came forward and said this, and they said they were hired summer 2024, and they were really excited to be a part of this production. Tammy Patton was the prop master, and her husband, Taylor Patton, were the ones they actually are saying for the allegations are coming forward. Now, they're saying that there was a bunch of stuff that happened on here. Now, listen to this, guys. You hear this, and you wonder. They're talking about sexual jokes that used to happen on set all the time, but, maybe it's not the right place. Innuendos, comments, sexual gestures and images, unwanted touching, including, but not limited to, regularly giving plaintiffs unwanted lingering hugs. Okay. Touching the plaintiff's thighs. Okay, we're getting kind of weird. Frequently placing their hands on their lower back and placing their arms around the plaintiff's necks and forcing them to walk with them, and openly grabbing and visiting female employees' buttocks on set as well. You probably shouldn't be grabbing their ass on set, so I'm saying. So they are pushing forward. They all got laid off, and so they have this big lawsuit moving forward against Disney, against the mouse. What will happen? We'll have to keep you posted. But to me, this is what's opened the door for a long time. I hope they'll be okay. He used to be in the Thundermans. I worked in the Thundermans. I love the Thundermans. It's a great time, guys. So I know Nickelodeon World, and I know this.
You're the one they're talking about, Brian.
Oh, okay. Okay, they're talking about me. But I gotta say this. I think that these allegations are serious, and the prop departments, there are some things that might be misconstrued. I'm waiting to see what happens moving forward. Only time will tell. And hopefully it's not just a fucking bloody mess like Squid Game, guys. But I'm excited about Squid Game. I'm fucking excited about this, guys. Season 3 is coming. Season 3, finally. The finale, June 27th. The trailer and the final trailer drop. We'll have to find out. 6 episodes are coming for that. Reveals the games are going to continue and that nobody is safe. And even the lead character is going to, 4, 5, 6 is up. He's still alive. He's got to go and finish the game. The teaser came out with the final trailer. We'll play that for you slightly in a second, briefly in a second. I want to show you that, guys, too. Everyone's suing each other, Countess. That's Hollywood now. It's like sue somebody and see what happens. I just hope at the end of the day, if there were some really crazy things happening, please stop that shit. Again, you're on set, you're working, it's a professional environment. Shouldn't be happening. But again, I also like the days of Hollywood where we could actually crack a joke and not be judged by that. Jokes should be able to happen, but don't take it too far, guys. Just don't. You know what? And somebody took it too far was Taylor Swift's manager when they took all of her fucking content. They took all of her content from her, and she had to re-record all of her shit and go after that. But now 6 years after her label has sold everything off, she's getting it back. She's getting all of her content back. Good for her. A multi-million-dollar deal that has to go down to get her content back. She's been re-recording all of her stuff just to bring it back in her own library, and she's super excited, though, after everything's been said and done, a 9-figure deal, she's getting her content back. And she said, all of my music I've ever made now belongs to me. To me! All my music videos, all the content, all the films, all the album artwork, all the photography, the unreleased songs, and the memories, the magic, the madness, every single era. My entire life's work is back. Congratulations to Taylor Swift. Congratulations. I know Pep Star's probably excited about that, huh, Pep Star? Big Swiftie over there. Big Swiftie, the Pep Star. But
other than the fact that she's got all her music back.
Right, Pep Star? Good for her.
You know what my favorite is, right?
One more time.
You know what my favorite song is, right?
Yeah. What is it again? It's
Willow.
Willow, that's right. I gotta listen to that song, Willow. Anybody love Willow out there as much as Pep Star? Let me know. Tay all day. I'm happy she's getting her content back. I think that's great. And another big pop star that's doing great these days is Ariana Grande, who has now been cast in Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents, guys. Of course, that's coming back. They're not saying who should be playing. They're saying as close to the circle of trust. That's their little joke they keep doing. Good for them. But official release dates for the new Meet the Parents is November 25th, 2026. Victory for the Swifties. Yes, a victory for the Swifties. I'm excited. I love Ariana Grande. I think what's happening to her career is fantastic. GR is always happy to hear about Ariana Grande and see a picture of her on Cruise Control. Thirsty Daddy is super excited to see her, right, GR? Super excited.
Oh, yeah.
But I think she's doing great with Wicked, what she's been doing. I think she might fit in this well. Probably play someone's either daughter or maybe someone they're dating too. Love her so much. She's great. Only great things are coming for her. And I think that everything that happens is only warranted and amazing. So congratulations, Ariana Grande. You know what? Whatever you've done to open this career path in yours, it's super exciting. I don't know if it's going to be as exciting as this Frankenstein movie, though, guys. Did you see the trailer for the new Frankenstein movie? Guillermo del Toro, of course, doing a Frankenstein movie. I love that. But we got Oscar Isaac coming here to be, of course, Victor Von Frankenstein. I'm excited to see that. The first trailer popped out for Netflix. We're still waiting for an official release date. It might take us a little bit of time because they like to hold back sometimes. But we do know this will be based off the Mary Shelley novel from 1818, of course. Oscar Isaac's in here. Jacob Eldori is going to be playing Frankenstein's monster, and it's coming in November. That's what we have so far. I love this trailer. I can't wait to find out, and I can't wait to see it. I'll play with you for you guys in a little bit, too. I can't wait to guys see it because I love it so much. But you got to watch out because Frankenstein's monster, I mean, whatever's happening to him could, kill a man. He could kill somebody, destroy somebody, just like the disease and the infection that Miley Cyrus got in fucking Hollywood Boulevard. Careful, Miley. Don't get yourself fucking killed over a Hollywood Boulevard commercial or music video. We don't need that. But after filming and rolling around on the sidewalk of the famed Hollywood Boulevard, she got a really bad not STD, but some kind of infection. It might as well be an STD.
You don't know.
It could be an STD. Miley, calm down, girl. And she said that she had to go to, it was like last October, and then she had to go to the hospital in November because it had gotten really bad. And then she said that there were all these people choking on turkey legs and stuff like that. And the doctors were they didn't want to touch her because she rolled around Hollywood Boulevard. That's fucking gross. Which, I mean, these people are opening up bodies and saving people's lives. But you rolled on Hollywood Boulevard? Fuck, girl, you're dangerous. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.